gamers, what's up? It's slurring together more and more every time. We do our little hello. It's more and more than anything else. Are those words that I'm saying? Technically, in theory. In theory, we are speaking words. In practice, you know, it's neither here nor there. Hi, privyet, crow, hello. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. How's my workout? My arms hurt. Ouchie. But that's a good thing. Like, they're still sore from yesterday, so I was like, okay, I gotta go a little bit, like, lighter today to have the rest in there, you know, that sort of thing. Hi gamers, hi Crow, hi Purple, hi Juno, and hi Desi. You're not late at all today. You're at the very, very start of this chaotic stream. I think it's gonna be a little bit chaotic, yes. It'll be a little bit chaotic because I did decide, no, we're gonna do everything on screen that I can do on screen, and I can do this on screen, you know, finishing up the storyboard, and then the next step's gonna be a little bit weird. I already see it coming, because I have to somehow get the pictures, but I don't know, am I just gonna screenshot them? I think I'm just gonna screenshot them, but that'll be a little bit odd. Anyway, oh my god, you wrote me down an entire, like, a joke, I think, in German. Let me read it to you. Listen up, gamers. Das Säufers Abendgebet. Okay, maybe it's not a joke, maybe it's very, very serious. It's like an evening prayer after all. Müde bin ich, geh zur Ruhe. Decke meinen Bierbauch zu, of course. Herrgott, lass den Kater mein. Morgen nicht so schrecklich sein. Bitte gib mir wieder Durst. Alles andere ist mir Wurst. Very well said, very well said. I will not be translating. There's nothing weird in that, but like, yeah. No, this can stand on its own. Here, have some German ASMR, if it's ASMR at all. Some people really like listening to, like, German, even if they don't understand it. Or any other language, even if they don't understand it. If it's just being spoken nicely, I suppose. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hi, Seppo, welcome. That's not really a greeting, though, is it? That's not a greeting specifically, but I'll take it as a greeting anyway. What's going to happen today on stream? It'll be weird, so I'll finish up. First, we'll start off normal. We'll start real slow and normal by finishing up the storyboard. I listened to the song again because I got the song to use to edit. German language to kind of sound sexy, though. Exactly. That's the exactly. It can be for sure. German sounds nice. So many sh and sh, just like Russian for real. There's a lot of sh and consonants in general. We have a lot going on in German. Very different than English. I like the contrast between the sounds of the languages. I do. I listened to the song again. I noticed one thing about the timing that kind of made me think I should split something up differently. Very minor. It's a very minor thing. It's like I would like to add one image, and I'm legitimately considering making the one image just the text of the thing as a little break. But I'll see how that flows. That's the whole thing that we're gonna do. Finish up the storyboard, then see how it flows with the music, or rather, complete silence for you, because I'm not gonna play the song. I can sing along. It's fine. I can sing along. And then, I mean, if it flows correctly after our first try, this might be a short stream today because we're not going to get into painting yet. The painting of the actual stuff is going to happen on another stream. It's definitely not going to happen today. But we haven't even finished the storyboard, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. This might take some time depending on how often I go through the entire song again and what I want to change, etc. We literally do not have the refrain yet, like the most important part, perhaps, potentially. Let's talk about it, actually. Let's talk about it. I kind of am a verse girly. I don't know. I really like the verses of songs. Sometimes, oftentimes, perhaps more than the refrain. Discuss. Chatters, discuss amongst yourselves. Do you agree? It depends on the song, of course, but oftentimes I prefer the verses. Maybe. I re-listened to the song in preparation for the stream. Very good. You did your homework. Very good. Reminded me of the Russian tongue. Oh God, why? Schlasashan po Schosse I Sosala Sushko. Jesus Christ. Could be worse. Knowing it's Russian, I feel like it could be even worse, but I also didn't do it well, obviously. More of a hook person. Fair. Fair. Like, I remember the hooks more often than the verses. Yeah, there's a lot. That was cute. Hell yeah! I try my best. I do stumble, tumble. I like the entire lyricism, more specific lines, because they work very well, but generally all of them in harmony with the music itself. Of course, of course, of course. It's all gotta come together and be nice together. I don't even know what type of examples I'm thinking about. Also, Tenji is next to me. Hello, Tenji. Hello, Tenji. Tenji. Sabachka is here. It's Sabachka. Хорошо, what are you doing? He's like thinking. I don't know. If I like the song, I remember the hook. If I love the song, I remember the whole song. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And you're a poem fan, so when lyrics work like a poem or are quite lyrically smart, so I go apeshit excited. Very fair. It's Sabachka! It's Sabachka! What are you doing, Mr. Man? He's just standing here. Maybe he's scared because there's been storms. It's been thundering. It's been raining too, but not as much as I would hope. But it's a lot colder today, so hell yeah. The Bavarian dog, yes. Grüezi, servus. No, Grüezi is more Switzerland. Servus, Tenji, servus. Ja, bist du guata? That's the only thing I say. That is my default speaking to Tenji when I try to remind him of his home country, Bavaria. Vibes is, ja, bist du guata? Ja, da bist du guata? Da bist du guata? And that's all. On repeat for a long time. Oh, or you just listen to this instrumental and ambience or songs with weird structures too. Yeah, fair. I don't have a lot of instrumental songs that are like my go-tos. I prefer generally when songs have lyrics, but there are some songs that I will still play like up and down and up and down and back again, even if they don't have any lyrics, yeah. In your opinion, Russian sounds menacing for masculine tone and cute for feminine childlike tones. I totally agree though. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they put in the Russian language, but when like little kids speak Russian, it's the absolute cutest thing. It's way cuter than any other language. Like children speaking German, whatever, I'm unbothered. Children speaking English, even more unbothered. It doesn't, nothing. Japanese, same. It's okay, it's whatever. But children speaking Russian, it's so cute. It's adorable. I do not know why. Absolutely adorable. You should Google more about how Russian sounds to non-Russian speakers. It's hard to ascertain as a native speaker, for sure. Like, if as a native speaker, you have a different relationship to the language anyway. Like, my friend, Evan, who's a native French speaker and hates French accents because it just makes him, like, reminds him of people that can't speak English very well in his vicinity, instead of being like, wow, so, I don't know, whatever adjectives you would ascribe to a French accent. Wow, so cool or mysterious or sexy or whatever. Like, you don't have those associations. Same with me and like English people who speak English in a German accent. I don't think I would ever be able to like that specifically, you know. What were they cooking while in that language customization menu, dog? Good question, right? Good question. Yeah, I think everybody doesn't like their own native language accent in English. I feel like that's just for everybody, right? And that makes sense though, because you have a way different relationship to it. And you probably, when you speak English as a second language, you probably don't want a lot of accent in there, even though it's, on an objective level, it's absolutely whatever. Have an accent, go ham, as long as you speak in a way that you can be understood by other people, like, you're doing great. But you're not very inclined to like your own language accent in English, right? The French lost yesterday. Oh, in soccer? Me with the sports? Yeah, Fußball, wow! Es gibt nur einen Rudi Völler. Yeah, that's definitely a man that I definitely know. Is he the trainer? Probably. Our trainer? Is that our trainer? My trainer? I do not have a trainer. It couldn't be. Not my trainer. For I do not play in the Bundesliga? I have no idea. Yes, though, I definitely share the enthusiasm for soccer. So let's look at where we left off, though. I'm gonna guide you through the song once again and try to point out the changes. Changes. I could also pin the song again, I guess, technically. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. If anybody asks, I can find it. Hey, whoa, it's me. Should Tenji accompany us today, even though he's left? Yeah. Yeah, it's the French in the Bundesliga. yeah, of course. That makes a lot of sense. No, what is our team called then? Yeah, the Liga is the thing that they play in, I guess. And our team is Mannschaft. I mean, yeah, of course. Do we call them so? I thought our team was called that. Whatever. I'm gonna stop talking about soccer immediately. You heard that Pushkin specifically contributed a lot to the Russian language, and it kind of makes sense because of how vague the rules of Russian are. I feel like there's a lot of rules of Russian, but I guess I don't know if they're vague or not very much. Pushkin also, like a good few Russian people, have a lot of streets and places named after themselves in the area. Because, of course they do. If your city doesn't have a Karl Marx street, Allee, the Platz, anything, your city is doing city wrong, you know? Like, every rule has at least one exception. Yeah, that's pretty chaotic, I guess. That's pretty flexible. Not as bad as English, of course. Nothing can ever be, but yeah. I guess there's always exceptions. I don't know. German is pretty structured. But I don't know the rules of German. Again, I only know the vibes of German. So this is what we've done so far. As you may or may not know, down there we have nothing, but this is also, as you can see by my markings here, clearly, this is repeated stuff. And also the side thing that I still haven't made either. Now the thing that's different is this one day. I remember being like, the rhythm here is off, right? And the rhythm here is off. I was absolutely right about that. The rhythm is different and we need to address that. Possibly. I think it goes kind of, okay, like it starts, someone down over Pompeii. On both sides of I was broken. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. One day. It's like it's an extra part on the one day. I don't quite know how this damage done ends anymore. Somehow my brain doesn't compute that very much. But like it's one day, all our secrets will be spoken. So we definitely need a little break here. The thing is, I think we can still do these two as we have described them over here. It's like all our secrets will be spoken. It's a bit shorter, but like I think it's not too short. We'll see that when we actually put them together, but, you know. We have a Bismarckstraße that's close enough, I guess. I suppose. No Pushkin for you? I see. We have a street called 60 Years of USSR. That's not a street name. Imagine you live on the street 60 Years of USSR 62 or something. Like your number, because there's a number too, right? Yeah, one day it almost sounded more like a part of the previous line. That's what I figured out. I think I like split it up weird. I think I split it up a little bit differently in the second one. Ain't It Strange is the one where, you know, the analogous part of the second verse. Here we just did fishes, so for the Ain't It Strange we could do basically anything. I had the idea of just making it text. Now that's kind of a cop-out, but sometimes that's nice to like break it up and just put text on the screen and nothing in the background. Now this kind of begs the question what color the background would be. Like if we wanna, we could do like a storybook approach, you know, where you paint in the frame with a background where you can basically see the edges of the frame and have the edges be white. But I don't think that will be the vibe for us. But I'm not too sure. If we did that, we could just paint it on white. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's nice to put a little focus on just the words. It's a lyric video, but still. Another question that I had for myself while I was thinking about this is, so I want to animate this probably in the style of we make two paintings that are the same painting for each shot. So for instance, well, where did I zoom into? Okay, it just disappeared for a second. Will be spoken. It's just Carmi in the scene where he's sitting at Al-Anon and talking. So it's just his face. So we would just have his face and we would just paint this single frame. We would paint that 2 times. So then you can play it like back and forth. A lot of people do this in animations to make it look kind of like it's moving, like it's a thing. Even though, you know, nothing's happening very much. It looks nice. It's a lot of work. But then I was thinking, if I wanna make the text appear, like gradually, how do I do that then? Because we're not doing this in an animation program. We're doing this in Premiere and Procreate. Привeti, hi Thel, hello. Hello, hello. I like a few scenes of just lyrics on a simple background. Yeah, right? I think so too. I think it might be fun. We'll just put them in there, and if I get like an epiphany later on of a scene that I really want to draw for that, I can always do that. So, of course, in Premiere Pro, like, I'm thinking about the technicalities. In Premiere Pro, we have like, I would just put, it'll be very scuffed, you know? These are basically then the frames, they're alternating. You just put the images into the timeline of your editing program in Premiere Pro. And then I could put a PNG of the text coming in. But it would be a little much. It would be a little much to keep track of depending on how much text it is. Now we could also just make every scene, yes, please leave, thank you. Every scene be with the text already. So like the full text is on it on the scene. Or we could remove the text completely. The text either way can definitely be an afterthought, so not something we need to like figure out right now, but it is something I'll need to figure out eventually. And I'm leaning to method 2, even though method 2, or well, the method where I separate the text and export it as many tiny little PNGs. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing, but it sounds like it will be annoying work, you know? Yeah, the specifics are absolutely okay. Oh. The specifics are absolutely up to me. Don't worry. I'm just thinking out loud. What did I draw here? I wanted to draw a thumbs up, but then it certainly wasn't. Thumbs up are like the weirdest things to draw, like if you want to simplify it, because the thumb will always look weird if you think about it more. Like we could do 3-finger hand. Doesn't matter, does it? Oh. So, what we need to do now, though, what we don't have yet, there's a great video on YouTube about the interface of design of a music composition app called Sibelius. I know Sibelius by name only because of the music piece. Highly recommend. Maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. For this, I will definitely just use the programs that I know, of course, because that's always the simplest. It's always easier to know, to work with programs that you know than to learn new programs. Unless, of course, you're talking in the long run and you're going to learn a new program that's going to be better for you in the long run. That might be an exception. Sibelius, huh? I shall write that down. Hi, Izzy. Welcome back. You live. You are alive! I am also alive, barely though. Now, instead of, I wanted to Google Sibelius in another tab, but because of multitasking, program, not, anything else. But I wrote Izzy instead. Oh yeah! That's what you look like. It looks like a cappella, but different. That's fun. That's very fun. Yeah, it's more a descent into the video is more about the descent into madness of the author of the video, and not like specifically a review though. Oh, okay. Post it. You can post a link to that video on the Discord. Hola Isabel, ¿cómo estás? Me hitting everybody with the ¿cómo estás? We've done a lot already, but I'm gonna do more. This is such like these streams. I feel like have a very unhinged energy to them because watching somebody work is always pretty unhinged in a certain measure, I feel like, depending on the work. Watching somebody do creative work. So we're trying to figure out our refrain, right? It's gonna be important. So let's just color code the things we've already done instead of doing the other things, because that's easier. I'll strike these matches. Never had control. There you go. In case we didn't know this already. Good to know. Good to write down again. Maxie does creative streams very often, yes, and they're very fun. That is true, I know. Oh, I know that, mate. I don't know why I became British. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. See, the little words are helping me, though. We could definitely do, if we wanted to do a specific reference to a specific frame. And I'm doing this a lot, which actually, that might make other things difficult that are not specific references to specific frames. I'll have to see what art style I settle on for this one. I haven't thought about that yet either. Kind of. You started writing your own interpretation of FNAF. Oh my god. And my own universe. Kind of like Rob Zombie's Michael Myers. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. Hell yeah. Slay. Una cerveza, por favor. That's basically all of your Spain. That's the Spain within your heart. The Spain without the S. No, with the S in this specific case. So, do we do 2? Don't you worry, baby. We could worry, baby. We could zoom in on baby, but the timing is up in the air for that. Or we could do just 1. But this is the refrain. This is going to repeat multiple times. So if we want to put effort into any one of these parts specifically, we should definitely do this one. Much effort. Mucho effort, please. That does sound very fun. I agree. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. I would literally just draw Richie. Like, oh wait, maybe we want to put the... No, it makes more sense to be here. I will literally just draw Richie and maybe... So this is technically a zoom in, so we could do a zoom out. Hello, Warren. How are you? God, I'll just write underneath. Again, just writing underneath what things are is always good. Because I think this works with vector graphics, by the way. I think this program works like in vectors and not in pixels. I'm like 99.99% sure. Because if you zoom in into any of these frames, look at that. You can zoom in this close without it being pixelated at all. And, you know, the strokes kind of work as like differently. So I think we can get some good screenshots here. But how am I gonna manage making the screenshots? I think the scene is kind of like this in the backyard, and then he's like explaining. I'm gonna just write that this is Richie, and then we're fine. This is Richie. And then we could go into like, well, if we could also not be in the backyard. I know there's one line that tells me that this is the backyard and only me, but still I would like to erase it nonetheless. Look, if you like touch the line, it kind of goes away in a funky way too. So we could do this in the office instead. Now we have 2 lines indicating that this is the office. And then we could do like a further out shot of the office, because with the poster, specifically, ooh, we could also just do the poster. The poster is important. How am I? I felt like the motivated, no, not the demotivation. I feel very motivated today. I mean, normal levels of motivated, honestly. Not more than usual. We could do the poster, so it would be a zoom in, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? The poster is important. Again, I will not explain every reference I'm making. I'm just gonna presuppose that everybody's seen the bear, even though barely anyone has. I'll just write down that it's the poster, because I don't remember how the poster looked like specifically. It's like a sports stuff. That makes sense because of the poster. That makes sense because of the scene. I'm gonna have to look so much shit up. That's another reason why we need a break between the... Oh my god. Or... No. Me thinking, nah, I can't do that. That's another reason why we need to actually put a break between the planning and the drawing stream. Because I need to gather so many references. And then I was like, oh, maybe I can do that on stream. Actually, not a good idea, because the sources of those references might be a little semi-legal, perhaps. So rather not. Sorry to hear that. I hope you get better soon, though. I hope so. I hope so, too. My thought process is so fucking ADHD coded. I don't think I have ADHD, you know? For real. I don't think I do. But maybe. No sense trying to change it. But maybe, you know. Never say never. Something. Also doesn't matter. I'm doing good after all. I feel a bit worse lately because my meds stopped working. Oh, that sucks. But I'll go to my therapist next week and get a prescription for stronger ones. Good. Get that. Your therapist who, like, asked you to send them money, right? But actually they didn't because it was a scam. One of my favorite things is doing hypothetical rewrites of horror media to see how I would do things if I was in Scott Cawthon's position or something. Oh, it's like, not as in how you would do things if you were the protagonist, but as in how you would handle the IP, I guess. That's interesting for sure. I mean, that's what fanfic's all about, kind of, sometimes. Not always. Definitely not always. I'm sure some fanfics are like, hey, I would totally replace the source material with my work instead. I just want to draw a straight line, but straight line horizontal is hard, okay? And not very straight, please, thank you. some fanfics would like to do that, others certainly would not. Your best friend has ADHD. My younger brother has it too. I might have it, and I can almost definitely say that I can have it. The one thing that I do a lot that could be like ADHD coded is definitely jumping around sentences a lot when I'm trying to talk and trying to explain thoughts. But like, I don't have the problems with managing my time as much as my ADHD friends, so I'm not too worried about it. Worried, by the way, don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. Aren't we? We were just all ADHD, you know? That's the combination. It's the best combination, actually. Don't you worry, baby. It's kind of like one thing. Obviously, no sense trying to change it is also one thing, even though we're gonna do 2 frames. No sense trying to change it. I'll strike these matches, never had control. I mean, I said I wrote down worried Carmi, right? Because Carmi is baby. Fuck, Carmi is baby, legitimately. They do call him that sometimes in the show, because he's the youngest sibling. But this could also be Carmi talking to Sydney, who I think still haven't drawn at all, and that's sad, because I would love to draw Sydney, because she's very pretty. In your opinion, though, ADHD and autism shouldn't be measured in how much they impact someone's life, or work life specifically. No, like happiness, right? I guess should be, or like comfort in life in general is a good measurement, maybe. That's the thing that icks you about mental disability diagnosis. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky subject in general. I recently watched a, what's it called, video essay on the subject matter. Basically talking about self-diagnosis and whether or not that is a valid thing. I thought, going into it, I thought they would be like, fuck you, how dare you self-diagnose, because I feel like that's the standard, that's the baseline position, but it was a lot more nuanced than that in the end, and more so leaning to the opposite opinion, so I found that very interesting. Or it could be Carmi and Sydney. The best of both worlds. Don't you worry, babe. Then I don't know the timing. I don't know the timing 100%. I mean, here too, the 2 is between the 2 things. I can figure out the timing when we put the shit together. Don't you worry, baby. And then, like, don't you worry is Sydney, because Sydney helps Carmi worry less, and Carmi is baby, so we go shot, reverse shot, Sydney, Carmi. Yeah? Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. Very nice. I also make weird noises. Jesus Christ. Okay. These are actually closer in aspect ratio to how it's supposed to be. Like, don't make it a square. Don't make it a perfect square. I don't want it to be. Hisses at you. Hisses at you. You're a huge horror nerd who enjoys doing cool what ifs and making darker or grittier. Even darker and grittier. Also, woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. So true. So true. But not like overly gritty. Just the amount to tickle the part of your brain that like that's disgusted by it and loves it. That's very good. I like that. Even darker and grittier than FNAF though? Like, what are you changing? Jesus. Don't you worry. So this'll be... This is Sydney. As you can see. This is definitely Sydney. Yeah, self-diagnosis issue is different in the US from what I know, where you need to pay for it. That too. But that's like not even... That's not... Oh, hello. That's Sydney. She's reaching out, maybe. I don't know what the fuck this line is yet. That too, but it's also a lot of... I love Tenchi so much. There's also a lot of stigma in the... in the realm of mental health professionals, you know? There he is, saying his opinion. I wonder if it's gonna start storming again, we're gonna have a lot more of that, by the way. And it might. That's Sydney, then I'm gonna do Carmi here, basically. There's also a lot of stigma, and a lot of mental health professionals will just carry these stigmas, whether they know it or not, and then, you know, they're more likely, for instance, to diagnose an AFAB person with bipolar than anything else. That sort of thing. Carmi. There you go. Hello, Siska! Hey gamers, today I bring you a birthday cake for Vita. It's licorice and buttercream. Licorice and buttercream. I don't know about that. Is it Vita's birthday? Yeah, Vita's also a Virgo, right? Jesus, so it is this month. Happy birthday, Vita, who's not here. Yes, a lot of psych students are TERFs, for example. Yeah, that's an aspect of it that goes overlooked. There you go. That goes overlooked sometimes when discussing the matters of self-diagnosis and such. Hi, Siska. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Don't you worry. Don't you? We'll bring it to like half of worry, even though we're gonna have to choose if it's before or after worry. I would like it to be within worry, actually, but we'll have to see if that works timing-wise. Because often I think I have more time than I do with these things. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's always there. It just always presume institutionalized sexism when not proven differently. Just a bit more brutal and like dark themes. How the fate of one character's friend was getting spring-locked and the protagonist is joining the night shift to discover the truth. Then the two other establishments. I mean, I guess you can always make it a bit darker. You can always go darker. It's true. Fuck, I haven't even thought about this part yet at all. I'm just realizing. Down here, no thoughts have been had about this. We've just drawn these 3 boxes that I will probably move around a little bit. The 10-second break is also a good question. Are we gonna do anything in the 10-second break? Approximately. The breaks are short. There's also one up here. Well, that's for the credits, obviously. The 11-second intro, 10-second break, I think. There's a musical interlude. Fuck! I hate the musical interludes for these things specifically. That is like 15 seconds of things that I could put in here. Oh no. What do I do? Uh-oh. You're not telling me what to do. I mean, all the ideas that I didn't have, I guess I could put in here. Or technically, this needs to bring this to this. So... which the other one is supposed to be different, so we'll figure it out. 15 seconds! It's too long! You can't do this. I myself am self-diagnosed on my autism. When I asked my psychiatrist if I had it, she said that she noticed it since the first visit, just didn't mention it. I mean, every diagnosis starts with a self-diagnosis. That's also a thing. That's a true fact of life, usually. Not always, but usually, unless you're like diagnosed as a child. You'll have to figure shit out yourself and then go to the doctor because you think something's wrong, and then they can either affirm or deny, I suppose. Picture this: a bear and a chef slow dancing. Shut up. No, Siska, no. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? I will spread these ashes, never happened. I'm ready to let go. This is tough. I haven't thought about this yet. Me, when I have to think live on stream. Also, I'm definitely gonna remove these, you know, or move them rather. Not remove them, but move them. These squares. These squares are in the way. Give me. Should I share my depression diagnosis story, or is it too much of a bummer? I mean, you decide, depending on the story. But I'm ready. Oh shit. Give me. Fuck. It only took 2 of them. Do a better lasso. Do it again, but better, okay? Oh, better, I said. Okay, I hope it works. Come on. It did work! No, it didn't get the whole line. Okay, anyway, fuck it. I'll just close it again. Who cares? I'll put you, like, here. There you go. You can share it, though. I'm interested. Come on, give it to me. Give it. Hand it over. Let me erase this and draw it anew. Thank you. My tablet is shitty because it's not for drawing. Well, it's not shitty. It's just old. And it's not for drawing anymore because it doesn't have functioning drivers. So I use third-party drivers. So it works good enough, but... You know. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? We're gonna move these ones over here, and we put these ones over here. Although, how many do we put? No, could be no is too short. Oh, but we don't do that anywhere else. But it's the refrain, so it kind of makes sense to do that. We could do I'm ready to let go and then change something about the existing frame instead of making a new one. Like change a facial expression or something like that. That would be fun. A fun little special extra thing for the refrain that we haven't done anywhere else yet. So Crow's diagnosis story, basically, even though I got the diagnosis for when I was like 19 to 20, turns out I had depressive episodes since I was 11 to 12 every year, and I just forgot about them. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it like seasonal affective disorder type beat, or just depending on life events? That makes sense. You don't know. As a child, you just don't know. As a child, sometimes you just don't know. So we can just put this like next to each other without a little arrow to signify that it's the same image, just changed. Boop. There you go. Yeah, it's the seasonal depression. Yeah, my friend has that too, one of my friends. But I like winter. My friend and my mom. You guys, you should just cheer up, obviously. It's very easy, actually. Yeah, like, make it a negative on the no. Yeah, right? Like that sort of thing. Ready to let go? No, was I fooling myself? And then we can really nicely flip it around for the last one. Maybe we'll repeat some of it for the very last one, actually. Well, some of the refrain that we've conceptualized here. And then just flip it after the no that we turn into a now. We could also just write no real quick, real big. That would not be bad, actually. I'm ready to let go. We had a face close up was the last frame. Otherwise, I would have potentially done a face close up. So he's letting go of his brother, right? So what would symbolize that the best sort of way? Well, that's what we're talking about here. The grief of his brother. I'm ready. We could do. That's not here, right? I've used the note plenty of times. I know. The note is here. The note is somewhere else, further up or further down. There's the note, there's the letter, but the letter is always behind the thing. So the letter, because, hi Caliban, he doesn't open the letter until the last episode of season 1. So we can draw him like squatting with the letter. I'm sure I'll find a reference image for that. Carmi. Looking at the letter. Yeah, there he is. Also, did you like the way I made the thumbnail? I was very proud of just changing the thumbnail around a little bit. I found it very smart. He's like squatting in the back alley, reading the note. There you go. That's a good thumbnail. God, you have the abandonment issues and PTSD from ableism and police brutality. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it to you. On a more positive note, I think I saw you in my dream. I love that when that happens. I love seeing content creators that I watch in my dreams. This sounds ironic, but it's true, and I do mean it. I also saw him in my dreams, Carmi, when I was at Juno's, reading the note. We'll need those, because otherwise it's a bit hard to tell. What was the dream about? I would love to know. Also, Caliban, how are you doing today? I hope you've had a good one. So now how does it transition into no? There's a couple of options here. He could like stand up and leave and just be gone. But that could also be, that could be the now. That could be the now variant. I think, can I duplicate? Can I? I mean, that's a good question. Can I just take this? Yeah, that's definitely good. That's so good. It's not good. I would like to take this and duplicate it and just change it a little bit, but actually that's more work than just drawing it again. So the idea would be like same frame, you know, he's still sitting there. Because he is, in fact, still there, and then he just puts his, like, arms down or something, you know. I think he squats. I will need to find a reference image. So, like, note down, that sort of thing. No. Yeah! Though I kind of dislike my dreams. They're pretty samey. Well, I don't know how to fix that. Me on my way to offer you advice, and no idea actually. Maybe you could expand the things that you watch. Maybe then it would change or something. My dreams are kind of similar often too, but like not in a boring way. I still enjoy them. Caliban says, I immediately thought of Vil Vallo when you said him in your dreams. Vil Vallo? Dude, I don't... Oh, that him. That him? Is that him? I think I know who you mean. I'm fine, by the way. Huge thunderstorm tonight. Yeah, same. And everything cooled down a lot, so it's really nice right now. Yes. Same. Oh yeah, slay. Slay. In my dream, I was on a beach that was attacked by another nation by creating some kind of like high platform high above the water that was going to release something dangerous. And I, with you, from what I remember, were trying to prevent it unsuccessfully. Oh my god, our dreams are also kind of similar in the sense that the world is ending. It's war times. We're always in war times. I wonder why. It's very mysterious. Ready to let go? No. Was I fooling myself? What would was I fooling myself be? I mean, there could be a few things. We could we could put the can. We could involve the can. Do we open the can? Not yet. Do we just put his hand on the can, maybe? Which hand? I don't know. I can mirror this if I want the other hand, because there's different tattoos on different hands. But I would like the one with the flower on it, because I read somewhere that it's supposed to represent his brother. So we put the hand. Yeah, that's a thumb, baby. No, let's try that again. It's honestly marginally better, but it'll do. I would just put it on the top of the can, and he's just like, he doesn't open it yet. He cannot start the process yet. It's on the can, and then it's like, was I fooling myself? You know, it's the text is here. I'll just write hand on can. I know what this means. Yeah, and the end of the world is a pretty common. The end of the world is a pretty common topic in my dreams now that I think about it. Same. Can I get a hee-ho? Hee-ho, of course. Hee-ho. Hee-ho. No Jack Frost cameo in this animatic though. I had a Monster Apocalypse stream recently. It was just running and parkour. I love those. They're pretty fun. My running ones are not fun because they're running and hiding, and mostly hiding. Not that much running, and it's not fun. I will spread these ashes, never had control. I mean, wait. Wait for me. Wait for me. Okay, yeah. So then... Okay, wait. Now I would like to figure out if I can actually duplicate things, because I would like to mirror these frames, but not make them exactly identical. Can I please? I don't need every line in here. It's fine. Just kind of like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can I copy? And can I, like, I don't know, like go like here and paste? Oh, yes, I can. Why, yes, I can. No, can I grab it somewhere? I can grab it here. Okay. So instead of no, it'll become now, but we're not there yet. So, boop, this goes here. I missed some of the lines in the copy and paste process, but that is absolutely fine. Okay, unselect yourself. Very good, very nice. I missed a lot of lines, actually, and all the text, but that's okay as well. And then instead of, okay, listen, gamers. I got it. So he's actually opening and reading the note. He is, instead of, I'm thinking right now, instead of putting it down, he will just, like, get up and leave. I don't know if we see that. I don't know if I want to paint him getting up or just want him to be out of frame completely. And it's now instead of no. We could even copy that painting and adjust it. You know, like he's getting up maybe. I don't know if that'll be on frame. You should unselect yourself now. It's important advice, no? And then instead of like putting his hand on the can in a like, is he gonna do anything with the can or no sort of way, we are going to put like a can opener in his hand. I challenged myself to draw a can opener with saying this statement. I do know what those look like, but not super well. So this will simply have to do. can opener. Get up. Read note. There you go. Read note, get up, can opener. We should all aspire to this mantra. Read up, get note, can opener. I love this mantra. Repeat after me. Read note, get up, can opener. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? The no is really short though, so we'll have to see if it flows badly or not in the end product. It is something we will simply have to see. There you go. Ooh, highlights. A story in 3 parts. Truly is. Ah, come on. Highlight more of it, please. Thank you. Ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? I mean, it's still no, but we're just gonna make it now because they sound similar enough. I'll spread these ashes, never had control. I'm ready to let go. I know exactly what I want to do here, but I don't know what I want to do in the first version of this. This is just a new version. I think I might keep this one the same, right? This one is the same as up top, and this one is where it gets different, because this is the inciting incident where things get different. It is true, although it's not like the end of the series because it's the end of season 1, but still. I'll spread these ashes, never had control. I'm ready to let go. Also didn't know they were so gay in the official video for that song. I've actually not watched the official video for that song. Oh my god, is it gay? I didn't even bother to watch it. I just made sure to find it for you and link it to you. I've not watched the video at all. That's funny. I'll spread these ashes. It'll be a lot of cans. I'll search a reference shot. We're working with references, like good artists here. Like artists who want to do semi-realism at the very least. Okay, and then they're like laying on the ground and they're all over the place. The cans. Oh god, that'll be a pain to paint. Loads of cans. Woo! KG Elephant was pretty gay. Slay! Very nice. The main singer makes out with a person of indeterminate gender. At first I read intermediate gender instead of indeterminate, which is very funny. Intermediate gender. You didn't say that, but I did read that. For like a quarter of the video. Slay. Slay. I'll spread these ashes, never had control. But we can make it into like a positive sort of thing. We could do, you know, here's the text. I'm gonna spread these ashes. Bro got that intermediate gender. You know, when you level up from novice gender to intermediate gender, feels pretty good. We could do another object shot. We don't need a person in here, but you know, we could have another person in here. What's the next line? I'm ready to let go. Still don't really know. No, we'll do an object shot and then we'll do a face, zoom out. That makes the most sense for me right now in my head. So, object shot would be the recipe. I can't see shit. Surrounded again by the cans. Okay, this is pretty important for the end of season 1. Stop. Recipe. Hate the way recipe is spelled, by the way, for English, right? Plus cans. Woo! Why is it spelled like that? I've gotten over this, but if I think about it, it really shouldn't be spelled like that. Recipe ass looking motherfucker. Come on. I'll spread these ashes, never had control. I'm ready to let go. Recipe, let's go recipe sip. Gender novice, man, woman, gender intermediate, non-binary, gender master, who knows? It is unexplored territory. We don't know. All of them? Nothing? Who knows? I keep making little dots down here because I want to pick up, and you can't even see that. Okay, I want to pick up the little scroll bar, but it's tough. What's the song to which you animate to, by the way? I don't recognize what you're singing. Oh, I will give you a link Wait, give you link. Give you linky, copy link address. I put it in the thing last time, but I hadn't yet. Advanced gender. Yeah, exactly. Advanced gender. Let's go. Sounds like a good time. Please. Thank you. That's the song that I'm animating to. Well, animating. Yeah, sort of depends on, you know, things. No problem. I'm ready. Yeah, that'll be very simple actually. And we can do something like fun in the sense of sad-ish. This one ends kind of positively, so that's not too bad. But the first one could end a little sad on this one. So I would like, they do a lot of extreme close-ups in the show. So doing an extreme close-up is absolutely on the table. And I don't know if you know me very well, but look at that face. I like me an extreme close-up every now and then in art. It's a fun thing to do. Here's his ears. Here's his little mouth. Very good. Yup. Carmi. Close. Minus up. Having to draw all of these twice, it will take so fucking long. I cannot draw this as detailed as I want to draw this, I think. The urge to just make it all very, very detailed in the rendering and like very rendered, I don't think is a great idea for many reasons. So we should go like zoom out and up is what I'm thinking. Which makes sense if we get to the last frame. Once we get to the last frame. Come on, come over here a little bit. Thank you. So we'll be like, we'll put his head down here. There he is! That's my boy! I mean, it doesn't have to be... I don't have to know yet how much I want to zoom out with each step, because the last step would be very zoomed out. So I don't know if I want to do this one more zoomed out already or not. We'll figure it out. The very real struggle with creativity for me is stopping me with trying to make everything perfect. See, I don't have that struggle, at the very least. I feel like I'm unaffected by perfectionism, and I boast about it whenever possible. And then he's like in front of the store. I don't know what the store looks like. I need a reference picture. Kind of like that, and with the bear thingy on it. The bear store. I'm very good at compromising for that. Personally. Your partner stopped watching, yeah, yes, I understand. Your partner stopped watching during Fishes. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I understand that 100%. Fishes is an episode and a half. I absolutely loved it, but I was also live texting my friend while watching it because holy shit, a lot was going on. Hi, Zed, or Z. I don't know why I say Zed more often than Z. Everything else I pronounce very Bavarian. Oh my god, kill me. Very American. But that one's British. I have no explanation for that. So we have a little like zoom out here that's gonna be happening. That's cool. That is cool. That is nice. I got the Siska brainworms. I have the brainworms. It's true. Z. The British isms are happening, and I don't like it. Okay, so we have the secondary part of the refrain, or like the different. You associate it with Australians instead, though. I mean, them too. They do this also. They do in fact do this also. So, well, should we make this a different color, maybe? Actually, perhaps. What different color? Pink? We have used pink for the lookup thing. Purple we haven't used yet at all. So we could. Well, that's exactly the color I wouldn't want to color it. This one is supposed to be colored then. Z? Yes. Like ZZ. Something like that. What's that? Like, is this indie rock? I think it's, yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be indie rock. And this one is, of course, the exact same all the time. Scribbling erases ink. Oh, don't do that. I understand, but I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to enforce it further. I understand. That's what Procreate does too, but you know. And this, of course, is the original purple part of it all. Yeah, alternative rock or something. Yeah, because I don't know, genres are very limiting in my opinion. genres have the tendency to be very, very limiting. So how did I color code the other one? I just made no different. Okay. No. No. I'll spread. I'm ready to let go. No. Was I fooling myself? I'll spread these ashes. And what am we gonna do for that though? Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're getting there. Let's go. These genres are pretty vague and overlap a lot. They do, don't they? They do. I feel like genres can be helpful, I guess, if you want to know what you're getting into a little bit. But, okay, I had to figure out what this was supposed to be again. I wanted to, do I want to color these? It's fine, they're colored enough, it's okay. Okay, that is this, that is this. Now we just need to figure out, I'm gonna spread these ashes, never had control, I'm ready to let go. For the one where we are actually not ready to let go yet. And this one's the same as the other one, which is whatever is going on here. Oh yeah, I remember. I love having to actually look at it all the time in order to remember what the fuck I was thinking for which part of what. How did you find the song, by the way? I found it. Cage the Elephant is not one of my favorite bands. I know some of their songs, but like I'm not a frequent listener. But I was listening to various Carmi playlists made by other people on Spotify, and that got me there. That did get me there. I heard the song. I know Cage the Elephant. Like, Trouble was also one that I had in mind to possibly do an animatic for the bear with, but I ended up not doing it, at least not right now. Maybe we could do it later. So I knew that song, but I listened to this one and I really resonated with it. I must spread these ashes. Well, he can't, he isn't opening the can here, so we cannot have open can footage. That is impossible. Never had control. We could say that he could spread the metaphorical ashes of Michael's toxicity in the workplace, or maybe it's just his toxicity. Perhaps. So it could be, we could illustrate a scene where they're fighting or spilling something. You know, kitchen life. Perhaps. Hi, Shang. How are you? Good evening. I hope you're doing well. Everything has to fit neatly, has to neatly fit in their box, kind of autistic. So categories like music and video games genres are infuriatingly vague to me. I understand your point. Yes. Hey, Alexei. Borderlands got me to know this great music. Oh, Slay. It plays in Borderlands. I didn't know that. Oh no, everything's been terrible. Sometimes it do in fact be like that. That's a bummer to hear. I hope things will be getting better. Do you want to tell me about that? You know, the terrible things? Or rather not. I would understand either way. I'm gonna spread these ashes. Never had control. I mean, he sure didn't. Oh, I actually, I have an idea. I would like, I don't know how it's actually gonna look like specifically, but I want angry. Oh, he's so angry. This could be like Sydney in the foreground if we want. Whatever. We can find a reference. I mean, that's the whole point. 1 second, I'll look back up in a second. Carmi yelling at Sydney, I guess. Sid, and then it's gonna be the kitchen in New York instead, where never had control. Kitchen in New York, he wasn't in control there either very much, kind of, yes, but also it only seemed like that on the surface, and he's like bringing the toxicity from that kitchen into the new kitchen, Okay, for Shang, shit went down on campus and teachers are being unattentive. Teachers are being unattentive that I got really angry, like really angry. And afterwards, in rather like an unstable mindset, you lashed out at your friends. I'm pretty sure they hate me now, but man, what I did was fucked up. I don't think they'll hate you now. I understand they're probably mad, right? At whatever, at your like lashing out at them. Sometimes that happens though. That's understandable. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you lash out even though you don't mean to, and then you just gotta own up to it. own up to your mistakes and stuff, and I think that they should probably forgive you after that, you know? Yeah, I hope this helps you unwind too. That as well. I love music that doesn't fit into categories. Me too. Mixed up with the traditional, often boring sounding bands. Very, very, very true. Stuff that's just that stuff that is just stuff that you cannot really categorize very well. Very fun, very fun. Well, they didn't take it very well. That is valid and fair. But you know, let like a day pass over, or maybe more days, but I already have this frame. I already have this frame earlier, don't I? Ooh, well, yeah, I have it here. I have this exact frame already in the animation. Trying to hide the damage done. You know, I think they'll come around again, your friends, Shang. I think so. We could also do the receipts thingy, perhaps. Never had control. Could be the other way around too, but I like the receipts as an image as well. It's I think it's symbolic of the same thing, you know. If you know, you know, me explaining anything in this animatic. There's the text. There's the text. Receipts. Receipts is also a weird word. I don't know if I spelled it right. Receipts thing. I know what this means. That is important. Friendship does have moments like this, but I'm sure it'll be okay, right? Friendships have up and downs, and that is absolutely normal. So don't worry too much about it. I would like this to start the exact same way, like 100% the same way as this one. So I'll just take this and copy paste it over there. Thank you. There you are. Found you. Yeah, there you are. Okay, let me put you in here. Bonk. Perfect. No notes. No notes. No notes. I mean, actually, though, it kind of fits very well. Normalize spelling words how you think they sound. German does that a lot, actually. German's pretty good about that, I feel like. So it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. Hoping you could give it a little bit of time. Yeah, with a little bit of time and everything, it'll work itself out, I think. And sometimes, of course, you actually have to have a conversation about it as well. That helps on occasion. So we're gonna have a Carmi close-up and we're gonna zoom out again, but we're gonna zoom into a different direction. Now, the direction, or it could be him driving. We could drive. He drives sometimes. It's very vague, it's not very packed with symbolism, but we could be putting him behind the wheel. He does that sometimes, in the show, actually. Or at home. Now we already have one like that. We have a shot where he's like laying around at home somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the first one. It's the first shot, so let's not do that. Maybe. I know every time I need to spell Cyrillic, I can never spell it correctly first time. I feel like, yeah, certain words are a bit questionable. I guess you don't really know. But like, where is he gonna drive to? Driving shots can convey a lot, though. Driving shots, like letting go. But we're trying, okay, let's think about this. We're trying to convey that he is not, in fact, letting go. Like the opposite of this. So in the last shot, we're doing, it's supposed to be the opposite to this. This is him opening the new restaurant, basically. Or planning to open the new restaurant, standing in front of it. What is the opposite of opening a restaurant, brain? That is not the correct way to approach this question, but I need it right now. So it's like clinging on to Michael, not changing anything. He could sit somewhere in the restaurant, like the old restaurant, or I'm thinking. Sometimes you just gotta sometimes you just need to sit there and like it out, you know? Humming it out is helpful from time to time. The opposite of opening a restaurant is it closing a restaurant? The opposite of opening a restaurant is a great line of thought, in my opinion. Shang says, though, one friend in particular was kind of not having it, so it kind of made a wedge between us, while I was adamant on apologizing to everyone and making sure my presence wasn't a bother. Well, if you apologized, I'm sure if they're good people, and I'm sure they are, since they're your friends, they'll come around to it. Yeah. Also, hi Myriad Troops. Hello, you are the best Persona attack. Isn't that nice? So he could be at home. He could be at home. What else could he do? I mean, oh, you know what we could do? Oh, I don't know know about that. But I had an idea. So we could zoom out in like this direction, kind of. Not that that matters. And we would have to zoom out slowly though. Because if we basically put the end of season 1 at the end of the animatic, why not put the end of season 2 in the middle? I don't know. To me, this makes sense. Also, this shot is cool, and me and Evan talked about drawing it, so, well, guess what, Evan, I'm first. Haha. Spoilers, but I'm not gonna explain them very much, so I think you'll be alright. Yeah, reaching is also good. But I've had my epiphany. I love just shots of people reaching for something. It's my favorite gender, actually. I understand if you scribble too much, it just erases lines underneath. But I want to scribble, okay? Now I need to hatch. Now I need to do like cross hatching or whatever. I don't want to do that. Does he have? He could bring his hands up to his head. I don't know if he did that in the shot. I will have to, again, as always, what a hand, have to consult reference. This looks so funny. Have to consult reference images because we people, most of us, do not have photographic memory. I wonder what it would be like to have photographic memory, you know? Especially for drawing. Like, wouldn't that be insanely, like, wouldn't that be an insane hack to have photographic memory if you're drawing? Oh, he's not even wearing the apron in this shot, actually. Well, who cares? When I look it up, I will remember that. And then there's, like, the text is here. The text is here. No idea where the text is here. I know what this is. I have faith in believing that I remember what this is and without writing it down too much. Let's just write end season 2. I'm past my phase of being jealous of people with photographic memory. Same though. It's not something I think about very often, but sometimes I do think about it, and I wonder how, I wonder why. Why do they have photographic memory and not me? I'm very forgetful, and I think it helped me a lot with not dwelling on crappy periods of my life. That's fair. I mean, how far can photographic memory actually go? First of all, is it even real? I'm starting to question it. I don't know, because I haven't heard anybody talk about it for a while. Second of all, like, you can't possibly remember every single frame of your life, like 30 frames per second type beat. That is impossible. You have to, like, make an effort to remember a thing, no? Or experiencing things like for the first time. I see your point, I think. Okay, so we have everything now, actually. By the way, well, everything, almost everything. We have almost everything. We have exactly this and this, but that's 10 seconds. So we might, like, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, something needs to go there, actually. So it's the end of season 2, and then it's that. We could bring the fishes back. No, we can't bring, if we do the fishes here, we cannot bring the fishes into the break. If we do not do the fishes here, we could bring the fishes into the break. We could do a great deal of things, but I don't know. I actually love the theory that photographic memory is a myth. Right, maybe. Just an uncomfortably long close-up for 10 seconds. They do that in the show. But then we have another 15 seconds to deal with as well later, between the refrains. Between the refrains. Oh, Jesus. Hello, Eule. Good morning, artists and gamers. I don't know why I read it. Well, I don't know why I translated and read it in German. Who knows? Hi, John. This is a lot. We could also leave it blank for now and try and figure those out later. I mean, everything is subject to change anyway, first of all. Especially also this part. This part is very vague so far, and I'm still looking for better ideas. But, you know, we will be drawing this for quite a while. Maybe we'll get better ideas further along the way. So, someone down over Pompeii. On both sides, our vow was broken. We should go through it one last time, right? So we wake up in. Can I get the panning hand? Thank you. That's so much easier. So we wake up in Chicago. Chicago establishing shot. On both sides, the vow was broken. Carmi's sketch, Michael's letter. They both used pens to make both of these things, and they're both very symbolic of their feelings towards each other as brothers. Oh mama, I'm the one. It's him. We zoom into him, trying to figure out the situation. Carmi trying to hide this damage done. And one day, you know. So yeah, one day letters. Carmi is famous, but it's not a good time. So he's hiding behind the perceived success of his career, even though actually everything is still very bad. All our secrets will be spoken, because that's what you do at AL Anon meetings. Yes, he did speak about his secrets. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. In the process of the actual restaurant life, we were actually left behind a little bit in a process. Oh, John Berthnell, you know him? I didn't know the actor. I did not know the actor. What else is John Berthnell in? There's a lot of celebrity cameos in this. Fucking... Yeah, that is him, by the way. I googled it. Yes, that is him. But Michael's not in the show like that much, for obvious reasons. There's a lot of celebrity cameos, especially in episode 6 of season 2, Fishes. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, you know, of course, cigarette imagery. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. We have a little bit of establishing shot compilation, if we do that, if it's not too fast. And then Carmi's waiting for a call while Michael is hesitating to call on the other end. And he's the Punisher, he's Shane from The Walking Dead, and he's one dude from Baby Driver. I see. I thought you were talking about the upcoming FNAF movie. No, not this time. That one has the guy who plays PETA in the Hunger Games in it, and Matthew Lillard, who is very cool. Don't you worry, baby, no sense trying to change it. I'll strike these matches, never had control. Actually, this first part with then the last part, that'll be very nice. I'm ready to let go, no, as I fool in myself. I'm gonna spread these ashes, never had control. I'm ready to let go. Yeah, this part we just did, that's very nice. And then of course we have the Fishes episode centric part. Yeah. He also plays one of the main cast members in Fury 2014. Sadly, the dude died in the ensuing Nazi attack in the film? Or who? What? Which dude died? Oh no. Is it in the film? Is it fictional? Like, I don't know. This guy's still alive. Oh, in the film. Okay, Fury is a World War II based story. I see. Okay. This explains so much. Thank you. Now, the challenge that we're awaiting now, is getting these images and putting them into Premiere. The thing is, I guess I need to do this with screenshots, because otherwise I don't know how to do this. And that is gonna be tedious. So let's go. It's a tank movie with Brad Pitt. Let's see, you know the movie. I do not know the movie. So I'm gonna open Photoshop. You won't see that right now, but I will make you see my full screen soon, I think, because that's the only way that I think I can do this. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just collect the screenshots and then I'll crop them all in Photoshop or something. I don't know. You're not seeing my Photoshop right now, and that is important to me. Thank you. Might lag a little bit. And now, for some reason, I was thinking about Mad Max Fury Road. What's wrong with me today? It's word association. It's good. It's good. It's good word association. So we're gonna take, of course, the correct aspect ratio. You can't see this still, I know. The correct aspect ratio, that's important. And now, in OneNote, I'll just like zoom in, get a lot of these frames in like an okay resolution, I guess, which is relative. And then this would be good. Yeah, I can get all of these in here. Then I'll take screenshots and then I'll copy paste them into Photoshop and then we'll crop them a lot. This sounds, I don't know if this is the best way to do this, okay? But, so we have one. I'll just do that and then I'll show you Photoshop in a second. You're not missing much, I'll swear. I swear. This I swear to you tonight. Where is my tabs? Do. I know them tank movies or war movies in general. Mad Max was just has water hogging, chrome sniffing Nazis, different Nazis. True, different flavor. Ooh, can I get all of these in here? No. I'll just get these then. I gotta be conservative with my screenshots. So we're gonna take this one, and I guess we take this one. Recipe, we'll put it in here, we'll put it over there. God, this will be such a mess, by the way. This is going to be such a mess. I'm not looking forward to this part. Then we do this. I do not wish to zoom out. Okay, I don't have to zoom out. We'll screenshot all of these. And I mean, some of them repeat. I don't have to screenshot that many. Third screenshot. Yeah, looking great. And that's the last screenshot? No way. No, we still have the little extra thing. And that is this, and then we have the little extra thing. And then that's all. Only 5 screenshots, not a problem at all. Okay, I'm gonna release my screen capture for you and hope nothing weird happens. As we do. Sarah Paulson, American Horror Story, Jamie Lee Curtis in episode 6. Yeah. And I'm wondering how you could finish watching the series. Only able to watch stuff with your partner, though. I mean, yeah. Good question. That is a good question. I do recommend finishing it, but the last episode made me cry so bad, so like I can't say that it doesn't get worse, you know, in a way. Also, hi Addiction. Hello, it's day 13 of cheese. Unlucky number, but lucky day, of course. A PowerPoint presentation? Not quite. It's just notes. It's so many notes. A normal amount of notes, might I say. Okay, this is this. I'm going to release my screen capture, and I hope that it will be okay. Yeah. Boo! We're in Photoshop now. Boo! Jump scare, Photoshop. So the idea now is to take all of these little images that are layered in multiple layers over top of each other and zoom into the things. We should start with layer 1. That's layer 1. And we should start with frame 1. Now, my idea is, the shortcut for that is M, right? Yeah, it is M. I would just take it like that, cut it, paste it, and then make it real big, right? I should probably name these layers too, right? Oh god, this is gonna be something. This is great. Yup. That is number 1. I love art. Art is great. Just arrows and pictures and ta-da! Ta-da! Yes. That's what you do. That's what you gotta do. I'll just name them 1. Okay. And then I'll get rid of it. And that's how we're gonna make our way through this, okay? And somehow that will be alright. X and paste and up and go. The most repetitive workflow ever. Also, you can see how good or not I approximate the aspect ratio. So we'll call this layer 2, because then there is a feature on Photoshop that just lets you export all layers, and I'll just do that then. But we gotta get to that first. Oh boy. Hi again. Oh, it's just you. Oh, it's just you. That was one rough motherfucker of a sketch. Yep. They're thumbnails, but I don't want to make actual sketches. I don't do that. I don't know why I'm used the shortcut that made it appear at the same spot. That is unnecessary. And then we'll import all of these images into... We should make sure that it fills the frame, by the way, because I don't know how this works with the layers. This is 3. Can't even tell. I can sort of tell what's going on. If I remember what's going on, I can sort of tell. It's very interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? This is the work. Fun and interesting. Funteristing. I feel like oftentimes I do things a more complicated way than they should necessarily be done, but alas. Ain't that the life sometimes? Because if they're different sizes, that would suck for our thing, but it doesn't really matter that much. That one's 4. We're on 4. Storyboard looking good so far, though. Thank you. Hi, Joestar. Hello. Kids' drawings for real. For real. First impressions by these parents are amazing. They even make a paper of the art. It's very nice. Put them on the fridge, right? Put them on the fridge. So then we have this one. No. Cut it. Because if we don't cut it, I'll accidentally use them twice or something, probably. Creatura! It's so creatura coded. I'm reminded of a little story because of my last brain cell dying in a particularly flamboyant way. It's a stolen saying, but it's still so good. That is a good saying. You can definitely steal good sayings like that. 5. I should talk less. Do your work more. Oh, this one is a perfect size, actually. Creatura. Listen, folks. Zecke's learning Portuguese. A creatura. Yes, that is exactly where that comes from. Me remembering Selbit. Creatura. Why was that one weird? Oh, because I didn't do it correctly. Why was that one weird? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer! That's why! Don't be on the wrong layer, idiot. That'll explain it for you. If you're on the wrong layer, you've already lost before you even started. Creatura. r/place vibes. Yes, we will make very big, very long German flags everywhere. And others. So this one's 7, layer 1, we need to go back. I mean, there's only 5 layers that we gotta do this with. Absolutely not a lot of work or anything. And then just imagine that we actually have to paint all of these things later. That's crazy. Wow. I got my Spanish and Brazilian colleague now, and I'm forcing myself to put them through my bad appropriation of their language. Good. Good. Force them to listen to you speak. Practice at all costs. I am in favor of it. God, I'm so glad that I know the fucking keyboard shortcuts. Otherwise, I would be so bored of doing this. This is layer 9, by the way. I wonder how many we're gonna get in the end. That's kind of... that's interesting. That is interesting. Turns out they needed me to convincingly change some values so they fit more clearly with the paper's text. Ah, I see. I only received a request from a friend of a relative to help them with a graph for a scientific paper. Slay! It's fun though. Will be spoken. Do. I love that it's just this little face. Yes, art. This one's 10. By the way. I am animating a little something, a little lyric video. I think that's what I'm gonna call it now. Lyric video makes the most sense. Based on the show The Bear and the song Ready to Let Go by Cage the Elephant. And I want to figure out the timing, and this was somehow the easiest way of doing that. Carmi is the prettiest boys. Yeah, a masterpiece. A true masterpiece. I agree. My favorite scene, a chef and a grizzly slow dancing, will be added shortly. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? You can't wait. I know. There we go. Wait, I'll look back in a second. Let's just do another frame. We're only on frame. I mean, it's 12 frames so far. That's not that many. We're also not done. But it's not that many. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry too much. Many speakers of other languages love hearing other people speaking up in the law. Sometimes that appropriation argument is kind of strange and silly in languages. Oh, for sure, for sure. Nice. You found some new rapport with your new co-workers. That's exactly what I like to hear. Cigarettes, cigarettes, cigarette hand. Me when cigarette hand. Big. Big. Center yourself. Thank you. You are 13. Jesus Christ. Just a puff of smoke, yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still folding everything like we were never close. Tenchi in the background. That's my boy. I mean, the fact that I can even see what's going on is pretty good. Like, the fact that I know what is happening is pretty good. Fuck, there's all of these little ones. I forgot about the little ones. The little ones, yeah, maybe we won't do the little ones. I mean, we'll see if it works. Hearing someone speaking in your language is a very pleasant experience. I was overjoyed when Zecke speaks Russian. I agree, it's fun, especially when they're like not a native speaker of your language. I mean, maybe even if they're a native speaker of your language, if you haven't heard it a lot. Whatever this is, right, gamers? Especially when they're not a native speaker. It's like, oh my god, you did that! That's amazing! I'm always the #1 like cheer person who cheers somebody on when they're trying to speak German, though, because German's hard, you know? Tavarish Crow, yes. Всем привет. Да, всем привет. Okay, addiction. Choose your words carefully. This one would be 15. This one would be 16. I have one eye in the chat sometimes. Nothing. Whoa. Plot twist. I like a good dramatic pause. Bamboozled. Bamboozled live on stream. For real. For real. I wonder if you can find a loss somewhere in these notes. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Even if they butchered your language? Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Butcher this language. This language is bad anyway. No, I can see the positive aspects, but I do like to make fun of it as well. So, you know, of my language. So if you absolutely butchered it, go straight ahead. With confidence, even better. No, it would be very funny. I would love to see it. X and paste and whatever this means, we will never know. But we will know at some point when I look it back up and read the writing that's underneath. Is this a seesaw? I actually do know what this shot is. I forgot. I can't actually tell. That's kind of crazy. Could be anything. I mean, this one's the node, obviously. Something something, Char, Lady of Laws, blah blah, Shadowheart, waifu, etc. Very spoken like a true Baldur's Gate enjoyer. Come on, get up. Oh, you're like weirdly cut. Why are you cut like that? I feel like that shouldn't be happening. I see something weird. You see this? Why is there like a transparent blotch of it? Oh, is it because I cut something else out of it, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. It's the note. It is the note. That's fine. My brain is meme poisoned enough that yeah, I would like to find it. Yeah. We're all in this together. Something something, everyone. Okay, so we got all of the frames from here. Now we need to go grab this layer and bring it down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm bringing you all the way down here because that's how we've done it. Yeah, and continue that so you can leave. Don't need you anymore. And now more cutting. More cutting. Let's go. It matters most what the person is trying, not necessarily that they speak the language perfectly. I agree. And like it's nice if people try, and I find it funny if people just have fun with it too. So either way, I'm not too bothered. This one's 21. Jesus Christ. I can see this project spiraling out of control in real time, by the way. Not so stoked about that. Why not? Oh, am I on the wrong layer? Yeah, I am. I confuse myself. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, can I please be on the right layer now? What the fuck is this layer? Why does this keep appearing? I deleted you, didn't I? Oh, I didn't delete.
This is the Flammenwerfer.
Yeah.
It's Werfer Flammen.
Oh, it do that. Thank you very much. It is the Flammenwerfer, Werfer Flammen. This is true. Good of you to notice that. I love just having like the dumbest technical difficulties in these programs, by the way. It's my lifeblood, actually. A slope is a noun. That is true. I want to write the number 22 here. And then I'm glad actually that we're not gonna go into drawing after this for another reason, is that I would not be producing very good things today anymore. 2 EP. Beset by terrible EPness. I haven't had a monster today yet, by the way, gamers. I don't know if I don't think that was noticeable, to be honest. Oh, fuck! Ah, that was wrong. I forgot the other phone. No. I haven't had a monster yet, so it's very sad times for me. So I need to rename this one into being actually 23. You're 23, and you're 24. And you need to be below, and you need to be above. Okay, we fixed it. It wasn't too much of an issue. Tenchi always helping, though. Tenchi is helping, yes. Tenchi is absolutely helping, of course. If your animation is 0 frames per second, you'll have a good time. You'll have an easy time. See, because we're not actually, like, animating this, that's not even a question that we have to pose ourselves, really. Kind of, but not really. You just kind of have to figure out how quickly you want the 2 paintings to oscillate between each other to simulate, like, a movement style. Look at how skinny I made this one. It's so tiny. Tiny. Like, that's not gonna fit. It's the complete wrong aspect ratio. How dare you? It's much better. Also, no idea what I'm looking at here. Could be anything. Do not remember. It's written underneath though, so it's fine. You're 24, you're 23, and you need to be below and you need to be above. Zecke directing a porn scene. I didn't oh my god. You're so correct though. That is right though. You have a point. So we're gonna grab Sydney. I did not think about it. See, Sydney is an IMAX resolution. It's too bright, too wide, much too wide. Which is actually kind of good because the original thing was, I didn't know what to do with all that space. Now we're on 27. It's getting higher and higher. How many frames do you think we'll have at the end of this? I didn't count, right? But after this, there shouldn't be too much more, I hope. I think we'll have like 40, maybe 40 or so, perhaps, potate. Tenchi helps with moral support, which is a huge part of animating because, oh boy. Oh boy, do you need moral support. Don't you worry, baby. This might take longer than I thought it would, by the way. I said like to type, oh, I bet this is gonna be done real fast. Are you sure about that? I'm not sure about that anymore. I mean, prones? Like being knocked prone? That's something that can happen in D&D. Hi, Rosalia. Sorry, I can only offer immoral support. Now, immoral support might even be better, actually. Doing things that are a little bit, you know, shady on the moral side, that usually cheers me up quite a bit. Look at him. Look at that dude. I never know when I need to censor myself or not, so I tend to be on the cautious side of it. Very fair, very fair. Don't worry. So far, you are doing absolutely great. Yeah, 40-ish might be correct. 40-ish. As long as you put ish afterwards. Never had control. Looks like an encyclopedia. The encyclopedia of my personal madness. This one's 31. It won't look better either. This is only for like a general guide if it flows well or not. This is a step I've never done before in an animatic, but I think it's a good idea because what if you draw a thing and you just can't put it in there and you've drawn the entire thing, but you can't use it because it destroys the flow of the animation of the video? That would be a bummer. So we're trying to avoid bummers. trying to make things easier in the long run by knowing what we need to do. Because I don't think I can have too little, aside from the musical breaks, of course, where I have nothing. But aside from that, I don't think I can have too little. I think I can only have too much. Because I think things are slower than they actually are. Oh well. By the way, I've been having the stream in the background and this entire time because I was busy. I'm no longer busy! What are we doing? We are currently taking all the thumbnail sketches, which all look great, by the way. Thank you for asking. Oh, I didn't put a number on you. You're 33. And you're 34. And then we're gonna put these all into Premiere, and then we go. Yeah, the software is not out yet, but it's not animated like that either, but I definitely want to make something with Procreate Dreams as well. I don't have that, though. Fuck, I did a whoopsie again. Wow, how many whoopsies can you even do as one person? Many, especially while handling computer programs. Yeah, I'll just put it in Premiere. It's not really animating per se. I mean, it is, but it also kind of isn't. Okay, so now we've gotten all of these, I'm pretty sure, because those ones are not in here, yes? We only have 2 more layers to grab stuff from. Okay, this one and then the last one. Yeah, it might be above 40, actually. That's gonna be 40 paintings. That's actually gonna take a long time, oh god. Ugh. So sad, so true. Man, so sad, so true. So sad, so true. I could do like the math on how long this would probably take approximately. Because, you know, I can like figure out, depending on what style I end up going with, I can figure out how long one painting would take. Oh god, and we have to do all of these twice. Yeah, this might take a little while. This might take a little while, perhaps, potentially. A little while. Just a little while. So we gotta double this number because we have, well, or, unless I don't actually do the thing where we have to do everything twice and I just like, what, what did you do? What did I do? What would I do? I'd love to get back into animation as well. So many cool things you can do, but so much work. Isn't that the truth? Like, if we say everything takes 30 minutes, we would now be at... wait, let me get it to 40. Okay, at 40, we would be at 20 hours? No, wait, does that make sense at all? Would be half? Oh no, but it would be half and then double again. So it would just be 40 hours of drawing. God, okay. Then it would be 10 streams of just drawing if I do 4 hours each stream. Maybe I'll do some of the drawing off stream. Perhaps. Potentially. Because I don't, currently not sure if I would see myself being able to do that all on stream. That would be very long. And I couldn't even listen to music or anything, oh my god. Animating takes such a long time. It certainly does. It certainly does. And this is if we stop at 40. We have more than 40 frames. That's cool. Very weird knee. Hello, storyboarding! We are storyboarding and we are putting them, we are doing a weird thing right now where I'm just putting all of these into, like, you see what's going on here, even though you may not know what the purpose of it is. Also, happy birthday, Vita! I heard, somebody told me it may or may not be your birthday. I hope this is true, by the way. Otherwise, how dare. How dare. Okay, there you go. This is this. We should make sure it fits, sort of. Now I'm gonna put these all into the thing and listen to it with the song. Gonna mute the audio for you. And that'll be good. Then do we? Vita, I made you a cake with licorice and buttercream. Why licorice, though? It is true, today is the day I was manufactured. True. VitaBot's manufacturing day. Happy manufacturing day. That's great. So if we're at 50, we're at 50 hours. I mean, it's pretty it's a pretty easy math if we go with the math like that. Now, of course, we could take less time for each painting, but I think 30 hours is 30 fucking minutes per painting is the minimum, so You know. That's already not that long, to be honest. And this one, the fishes thing, we might we might have to do even more there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Me oh my. How do people do it? But I'll be really proud of it when it's done, so that's good. Also, the bear is not like a currently trending thing, so, you know, it's not like I'm in a hurry to get this done, which is nice. Because sometimes when you're in a hurry to get something done while something is trending, that's not a nice art-making process at all. Licorice? Fuck yeah. Oh my god, Vita. On the subject of the bear, I forgot that John Bernthal played a version of Al Capone in Night at the Museum too. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, why did I lock it? Don't be locked, okay? That's the mom in the car. Licorice cake is good. I cannot imagine licorice cake. Trying to imagine licorice cake is impossible for me. I do not know what that entails at all. I know recent trends relating to AI threaten the work of people in art and animation. Yeah, they do. It's not a good time to be alive, truly. Not the best time. Oh, it's Tenji in the background. Oh my god, he's taking a nap. He's napping, gamers. Because he's the eepiest. He's the eepiest of us all, even though he doesn't even drink any Monster Energy. So he cannot be deprived of Monster Energy if he doesn't even drink any, and yet he still is more eepy. Okay, now we're gonna have to... Oh, I also locked this one at some point. Not that it matters. Temsh! I bet that it'll just taste like solid absinthe or something. Yeah, it does. Oh, Jesus. I don't know about that. Yeah, oh god, it's closer to 50. It's more than 50. Are you kidding me? El Tencho! He also is guapito. Is guapito correct? Guapo, and then small. Guapito. Tenchi guapito? See, I never even had the intention of learning any Spanish or anything like of that family of languages, and yet you cannot escape it. But yesterday I actually did more French learning than anything else. Again, after a long time. You do not want to know my method, because it's something. It's a decision that I've made, isn't it? Gua is pronounced wa. Guapito. Guapito! Guapito Teji. Very cute. Very, very cute. It's always wa. No g. No g allowed. It's funny. The method that I chose for practicing my French yesterday was reading and annotating insofar that, you know, I'm able to understand it. And looking up words that I don't know, of course. The wiki article of Selbit on the Dream SMP wiki. So, you know, in French, they have a French version. And I am reading his fucking wiki article now in French. I want to know what like the backstory is, but nobody made a concise video on it, so I couldn't do that. But I didn't want to read the wiki because the wiki is long as fuck and sounds a bit boring to just read a wiki. But what if we read it in French? Ever consider that? And I also watch Etoile. Yes, that's French listening practice, watching Etoile play on the QSMP as well. Or do other things. He watched a video about cars at first on the stream that I tuned in. But he didn't stream yesterday because he was very tired. Etoile is somebody who streams way too much as well. And gets very tired and then doesn't take care of his health. Bad boy. Guapito. Guapito is no, that's not sleeping. Sombre. That's not sleeping. I don't know why I thought that was sleeping. Isn't that sad? It's probably sad. I mean, he's sad too. Tenchi is also often sad, so it's not like it's incorrect. We could technically zoom back out into Chicago all the way. If there's music afterwards, but I don't think there is. I'm being kind of dismissive of the way of learning, but that's unironically how I learned English. Yeah, it is. It definitely helps. It's a part of it, but like it can't be the only thing you do. You gotta like support it with other things additionally. Fuck yeah, cars. I love cars. Cars, let's go. Oh my god, we're at 55. That's too many. It's too many frames. So now the idea would be to export all the frames. Also, look at Tenji do the little bend. He's so funny. So we delete this. I don't know if I need to make them all visible again or not. Can I even do that? Can I? Can't.
RVV, étoiles Wikipage in French, c'est très magnifique.
Yes. Actually, I'm reading Selbit's wiki page in French, but Etoile also has a wiki page in French, so wiki page. Thank you. In German tradition, giving somebody else money on your birthday is very much the German tradition of doing things, so I appreciate that. Do I need to make them all be seen again? I can't even do that. I don't know if I need to do that. I need to figure out how this works again. Magnifique. The pronunciation of him, not great. Not the best. He's trying, but he's not succeeding. Yeah, there is an option here. Layers to files, I think. Yeah. I'm not gonna browse this on screen. Even though it might not be so bad, perhaps. Aren't Etoile and Selbit the same person? No. No, they are not. One of them is Brazilian and the other one is French. So there's a little bit of a difference. It's my art. It's... Sure, let's do it here and do the bear. And let's just do the bear. And then it's the folder. And then we have the thumbnails. And I'll put it in there. Okay, you can see it again. That's okay. JPEG is also okay, honestly. We could do PNG too, it doesn't really matter. Now, I don't know if I need to have them visible or not, is the thing. But now we run this and that should be good. Nope, it's doing... Oh no, they're all invisible. They're all invisible. Please stop. No! I'm exporting like fucking... I'm exporting 55 images that are not visible. Also, it's flashing my Photoshop files in the background. Wait. Oh! You are exporting them all invisible? I don't know what it's doing. We're just watching now. Me when I think I know what's happening, I do not know what is happening. Sadly, with the knowledge of English came some right-wing political views, but, you know, that's the cost of it. What a price to pay, huh? Oh god. Yeah, it's just doing its thing. I think it's doing the correct thing. At first it looked like it was just exporting white images, but I think it's exporting the layers now, as I told it to do. This will take a while. This is how it's supposed to work, yes. Because it's saving every one of the layers. Export layers to files was successful. It's meant to be, I'm gonna open my file explorer in the comfort of my own home. It is meant to export all of these, my art. It's not even on screen. I could show you because I have it on the other screen. My art. Where the fuck is my folder? Just stare at it for so long. It's supposed to export every single layer as an image by itself, so you don't have to do that yourself. The bear, thumbnails. Ah! Perfect! It did it. Look, there it is. Wow! Now the names got kinda jumbled, but I think they're in the right order. I'm pretty sure they're in the right order. Look, there they are. And a background that we don't need. Although, actually... Come back. Can you come back? No, you can't come back. I think I forgot to take like one screenshot or something, but it doesn't matter. I can just put like something. They look cute all together, don't they? Right? They look cute together like this. It worked. So now I'm gonna boot up my other program again. I'm not gonna have you look at that right now when I open this thing, because why not? We want Premiere. The amount of times I have clicked on After Effects instead of Premiere. I did Control Z, but it didn't come back, which was weird. Usually it would, but it didn't, so, no. Booting up all of these fucking Photoshop Adobe products is not great on screen. Got it. Huh? Yeah, odd. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't, but it doesn't matter. It's just a white thing. Actually, what are you gonna show? 1 second. Do I have anything that you're not allowed to see here? Oh no. You don't even have thumbnails. Look at that. No thumbnails. 20 days ago was the last time I made a video. Holy shit, my bad. Oh, but now this, maybe here you're gonna see something you're not supposed to see. I'm just trying to be careful, okay? I don't even know which folder you just opened. Jesus Christ. I'll title it. Oh, I'll let you see again in a second, okay? We'll title it The Bear Test Run. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Test Run. We'll just create it. We'll put nothing in it so you can see again. Create nothing. I'm in user. Why am I in user? User. Okay, there you go. Wow, look at that. It's all empty. This is where we are. Thumbnails. We're gonna put all of these in here. And we're gonna put the song in here. 55. Get in there. Very nice. I mean, it's little images. It's JPEGs even. They should be in the right order too. I think they are. That is good. Okay. Now I have to mute my desktop audio because you're not gonna be able to. You shouldn't hear the song for copyright reasons. At least not yet. But here's the file. Oh my god, it's my file. There you go. Go like, I don't know, somewhere in here. Doesn't matter. Yeah, at the top actually makes a lot of sense for thing. So we're just gonna drag that in there. Don't ask where I got this file from. Very legal means of acquiring this file, of course. What we could also do is just delete the other things, but we can also just move them out of the way. We just need one video and one audio channel, at least for this, because this is not even our final product. This is just the mock-up of our final product, so it really doesn't matter that much. So I will now mute my desktop audio. You should not be able to hear this. Oh god, it's gonna be so loud, actually. Is there a way to make the output more quiet? Probably, but I don't know where or how. Bandicamp, of course. Yeah, I made it myself from the very, very start. Is there a way to do this? I don't actually know if there's a way to do this. I know you can, make this quieter. I guess I'll just do that, probably. Minus, 18. Because this looks very loud. That's plenty loud. That's plenty loud. I'm sure you can hear it through my headphones a little bit, too. We're gonna cut the silence at the start and at the beginning. At the start and at the beginning. Wow, luxury. No, I mean at the start and at the end. Because I feel like it doesn't make sense to have it in there. So I'm gonna cut that. This is how I do that. I'm probably very clunky because I don't know, weird reason, but my thing came without keybinds, so I had to make do a little bit. Gotta go be nice to my sister folks, very important. Crow, you're in charge. Crow's in charge. I think I spooked Tenchi with this. So we're gonna cut out the silences because obviously they're not important. When does it teeter out? Yeah, about here is okay. There you go. No more silences, none allowed. I have some, I put some keyboard shortcuts back in there because I need them, but I didn't have any pre-installed. Very sad times. And now we're gonna just lay these in here, and every now and then we're gonna check our thing to know when what happens. Jesus, I need to put this on the other part. Whoop! But then I can't see you anymore. I gotta make it a bit smaller then, I suppose. Yeah, like that works. That's okay. Whew. Got it. I'll try. You got it. Take care, Siska. See you around. We're gonna put this shit in here now. I'm gonna try to time it to the best of our ability. Kind of surprised that this is the third time I see video editing on stream, huh? Yeah, video editing, I guess. People want to share with you how this works for some reason. Actually, I'm gonna make it even less loud. Again, this is... Oh, that's a bit too quiet. Come on, be like minus 30-ish. That would be our credits. Dun, 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 dun. And then it would start here, I'm pretty sure. So we can put one in. Nope, I was a little bit too early. I love to predict them and then not actually do that. Effects control. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, but does that change? It doesn't matter. That could change the actual audio of the track, but the output only is what I'm concerned with. I think you could probably also just do it in here. Either way, it's quiet enough now for me. So this starts here. It starts here. That's all that video editing is, gamer. Down. So that would be very short. Again, I'm always overestimating or underestimating, one of the two. I think it's always more time. I always think I have more time than I do. So this goes, I know you can't hear this. Sun went down. So that goes until like here-ish. Sun went down over Pompeii. They're very low in the original, so Pompeii. Oh, sun went down over Pompeii. We could also do it over Pompeii. I mean, we can redistribute the time, right? So like over Pompeii is all the way over here. So we could put this one to here and this one to here for to have more equal like space, you know? I dabbled in video editing once and made a little intro for my friend's stream. Aw, sadly her Korean streaming didn't last very long. Well, that's fun though, that you have a little bit of experience there with that. I hope it turned out nice. Sun went down over Pompeii. On the sides the wall was broken. On both sides the wall was broken. On both sides the vow was broken. This would be like here. The vow was broken. That's definitely blue as well, yes. The vow was broken. Okay, this is still AN? Yeah, I think this is still AN. This part's gonna be so great for you guys, I'm sure. I hope she had fun while she did stream though as well. Well, was broken. Oh my my. Oh my my. Oh my my. A little bit shorter. Oh, I'm the one. You can tell by the way that the lines look a little bit as well. Which one of these, which points of these are the points that the new parts of the song start? You know what I mean? Yes, you know what I mean. I'm the one. He has a fun accent. Whoop. Trying to hide this damage done. Trying to hide this. That's pretty quick. But that's okay, probably. I'm trying to hide this damage done. We could do this in there, yeah. This damage done. I'm kinda stuck supposedly making a silly thing with a few of Zecke's clips. Ooh, yeah. What was gonna suggest for me, if possibly, to open suggestion channel on her Discord to get ideas for clips that you would like to make. What type of channel do you want for that? Is that the one that I need? Yes, that is. Like, hell yeah, make clips for sure. Oh, like, do you mean like a channel where we just gather clips of my streams, I guess? Yeah, that could be nice. Like a dedicated channel just for that. Probably. But like suggestions? Look, me when watching the Justice League Zack Snyder cut. Yeah. This is the bare animatic Zecke cut. All just as good. Done. Yeah, that's pretty long. We could definitely, yeah. Trying to hide this damage done. Damage starts like on the cusp of this, like on the zenith of this little thing. 4 hours long and worth it. Damn, that's good. Some movies are long just because directors like to make long movies. Other movies are long because they actually have a purpose of being long. Also, I wanted, and I need another image for that I don't have here. There's like a breathe in there, but I like the breathe in for the new part as well. We're just gonna skip it. It'll just say one day on it, something like that. A separate channel for my clips or something. That would be nice. I just don't want to flood the thing with too many channels either. We do have a channel for like clips in general, but you know, I don't know if I will be posting there myself. Also, very fair as well. Very fair. I like having many ideas for channels on Discord, but then it also gets very cluttered. Secrets. All our secrets. Yeah. Will is here. Will is right here. Okay. All our secrets. That's not too short. Okay, okay, we're vibing. And this is will be spoken. Yeah, yes. I think there's a 12-hour long movie and it's just a picture of a goddamn of the goddamn empire building. Jesus. That is then a movie that is not really worth being as long as it is. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, there's good. As we slow dance. That's here. As we slow dance. And then up, that's I. Is this? Yeah, we cut it here or something. Also, I wonder how to do them. I haven't seen many clips of just like funny moments from political channels. Is very fair, yeah. But I like clips Thermia makes from Wash's streams. It's not the easiest task to get funny ha-has when covering politics all the time, but sometimes it does happen. Sometimes for sure. But I'm also not a clipper. Honestly, I'm not a clipper myself either. We slow dance. This is so smart. This part is so smart. You can't tell because this looks like whatever, but this is so smart. I became your statue frozen. We can do... The breath could be for the next frame. That's fine. Maybe. We'll see. They're just like little political messages. That's nice. That's a different approach to clipping, eh? I like to be Canadian sometimes. Sometimes I wonder. That's the entire part, okay? That's short. Times I wonder. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Yeah. I like the cadence of the singer. Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still folding everything like we were never close. Yeah, like this is good. You're not the clipper, but the riddler. No. Calix was like behind the door when I wanted to go from one room to another in Juno's house. And Calix was like, if you want to enter here, you must answer my riddle. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you must be kidding me. So no, underneath this bed of ashes. That'll be tough. We'll see. Underneath. Oh, it's underneath. Oh my god, the timing is different than I thought. Underneath. Okay, but is neath gonna be the next one? This part's gonna be tricky. We're gonna have to try and figure this out if this works or not. It would be under. It would be fast, but would it be too fast is the question. Neath. This bed of ashes. This bed of ashes. Bed of ashes. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. Is Calix a damn... Yeah, a sphinx. The riddle of the sphinx, dude. No, it was a different riddle. It was just very mundane. Don't worry about it. That sounds fun, though. Like, I don't know how much motivation for this I have in me, sadly. If you could work together. That was fun. It was pretty funny, though. Yeah. Bed of ashes. Still is like... It's like here-ish. Okay. It's honestly not that fast. It's not like bam, bam, bam. So I think we'll be fine with these paintings. More paintings for me. Yay! Still with Holden. But I wanted to do it on Holden. Or we can just do it on everything. We can skip one of the frames and do it on everything. I don't know. Ashes still with Holden, because still with, and then we would have to do it Holden, do it here. I don't know if that flows, but we can still change it. Holden. And it would only be Holden? That's not great either. Everything. That's not even still with Holden. Nah, we need to cut one. We gotta cut one. We have to cut one. Does YouTube have clipping like on Twitch? Yes, they do. They do. But you have to refresh the page if you were here in the waiting screen. Then it's not there. We have to cut one. We 100% have to cut one. This is, okay, this is outside. This is the counter. This is the kitchen. This is the office. This is the changing room. And that's the note. I mean, we have multiple shots of the note. We don't need to put the node in again, right? So we might be able to do like something else. Let's be honest, the Riddler would be a good guy because of his expertise. The Riddler could be a good guy. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding, and then like everything, like without the like or with the like, I don't know, something like that. Just like keep the node out of it because it's too quick otherwise, or like the flow goes away otherwise. What you learned from your process is storyboarding everything first. I definitely agree. Then getting the screenshots, and I'm putting the screenshots of story flow onto the video editor. You usually have a storyboard or you have a broad story. Okay, tell me more about your process. This is the first time I've done this part of the process, by the way. It's just something I'm trying out for this one, but I think it's quite helpful. Everything like we were. This one's supposed to be fast, right? Because the thing speeds up. Never close. Close. And then ba-doom, ba-doom, kind of. Okay, that's the amount of time that we have in total. This is kind of hard to time when you don't know how it exactly goes. Okay, let me see. Do. Bum bum. Bum bum. A bra story? I don't even wear bras. A shrimp fried this rice? It's much more methodical and structured. Okay, let's go. I don't think I'd turn it off. I don't think I if there is like a way to turn it on and off, I don't know the way. So maybe that's on me. Okay, we could do it like this maybe. Where the fuck is where's your phone? Your phone is here and your phone so. My bad. Okay, I'm moving them around. I know what's going on. I am aware of my surroundings. I know how things work. I think it's just always turned on. I thought, but maybe not. Also, why is there a cut in the song? Did I fuck something up? No, I think I just cut it on accident, but I don't think anything changed. That is okay then. Okay. And we're never close. And this goes on the boom boom, you know? We were never close. Bum bum. Yeah, perfect! Very good. You mean to tell me that a shrimp made this animatic? Shrimp made animatic, let's go. There seems to be no easy way to download the YouTube clips directly, though. Yeah, that's true. So you download the entire VOD and then cuts clips into the video editor. What I do, and I don't know if this is a good thing to do, but it's what I do when I need to download something from YouTube. I put it on full screen on my second monitor, and I record it with OBS at full volume while I step away. Because if you download the whole VOD, the quality is going to be ass, and it's going to take 7 years. So that's why I don't want to do that. But I don't know if this is a great alternative either. But that's what I do. Oh, this part goes so good, by the way. Absolutely amazing. Boom, 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 boom. You can't hear, like, the music as obviously. Just a little bit through my headphones, probably. But still. Very slay. Don't you worry, baby. Also, I put these in the wrong order. This one's the first one. Doesn't matter, though. As long as they're sort of in the right order. Don't you worry. And then, baby, where's Carmi? There you are, baby. Yeah, that's a good amount of time. That's a good rhythm. Don't you worry, baby. No sense. That's this one and that one, right? Oh, that's a poster. No sense, China. And then like change it. Change it. Very nice. Very nice. You can still get like 1080p with the downloader that you use. That's nice. That's good. I just remember something about it looked bad. But maybe if you have like a good downloading like program and don't do it on like a weird website like I tried to do. But I don't have to do it a lot, as long as I remember to just record my stream. No sense trying to change it. I must spread these ashes. Strike these matches, right? Yeah, my bad. That's you. Strike these matches. I mean, there could be fire animation here if I feel so inclined. If I feel so inclined. Actually, the cut is kind of good here, though, because this is where the refrain starts. So I did this on accident, but it's kind of makes sense. It's a bit of a long one, but that's okay. I must strike these matches. Never had control. Never had control. And there's the breath. So we would maybe put it like here, so. I keep doing the breath to the new one, the part that he is taking a breath for, but I don't know if that's the best approach for it. We'll see. That's stuff we can definitely fine-tune when we get to it. This is like general timing. He does. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fool? I'm ready to let go. And then that part is no. No, the no is gonna be short. Because it's just like a change, technically. It's supposed to look mostly the same as this one, after all. I'm ready to let go. No. Looks kind of funny. Was I fooling myself? Was I fooling myself? Very nice. Okay, so far so good. I think we're gonna be vibing for this one. Myself. I'ma spread these ashes. Never had control. Yeah, definitely cut here or here. Here's good. Cut here, do it here. If we just did singular paintings, this would be so much easier, but you know, I want to make it a little animated. Yeah, okay. Never had control. Never had control. Yeah, put it to like the thing there. God, we're working on like pixel perfect level at this point. Just a split second of no. Looks pleasantly memey. It really does. It really does. That's what I was thinking. It's like, okay, slay. Oh, I'm ready. You know what you can also do instead of making them shorter all the time? We could just put them over top of each other. I'm ready. I'm ready to let go. That would have been faster. Should have done that earlier. But oh well. But oh well. I'm ready to let go. And then we have the 10-second music break that I don't know what to do about. Go. Like about here, I guess. I didn't know if you answered this already, but what inspired you to make this animatic? Well, I really love the series. And I've been listening to Carmi playlists. I think that's all that the inspiration was. Like, and I've seen some really cool animatics for QSMP. And if I see other people doing cool stuff, it does motivate me a lot to do cool stuff myself. You know what we could also do? We could take this. Nah, let's not do that like that. We'll do it in a second. Fair and valid. That's my motivation. I mean, it's not long, this break. It's 10 seconds, but it looks long if you look back at it, right? Yeah, there it is. There it continues. We definitely need to put something there. We'll just figure out what it is later. Sun went down. There it is. There you go. There. Down. You can be like one frame earlier, actually. And down. You can't even see the difference between the two things because it's so sketchy. Sun went down. Sun went down. That's like here. The S starts a little before the big thing. Thought you saw an animatic of Disco Elysium and also got inspired. I saw lots of go to watch many after your playthrough. Yeah, me too. I also saw some of Disco Elysium, but not quite as many. I don't know why the QSMP fandom is so on the grind, but yeah. Very true. Thought though the cool stuff in my case pertains mainly to like programming. Very fair. Everybody sees their own cool stuff and gets inspired, for sure. Down over Pompeii. Oh, we do that. Okay. Pompeii. Oh, this one's more like a progression thing. This one's a bit of a different animation because we started with this. So technically it's split up a little bit differently because it's just a sunset. Like, it happens in progressively, you know what I mean? Seeing other people do cool stuff is indeed very motivating. This stream is great for hearing on while drawing, for having on while drawing. Hell yeah, I'm glad. I'm very glad. That's what I love to do. Holy ground, so valve was broken. What did I didn't fucking color code these ones. On her ground, on holy ground. And our vows is here? Yeah, for sure. Our vows were broken. Okay. I was blue, you were red. Oh, we made up as first. Never mind, my bad. Me when I can't read my own script. It's this one first. We made up. We made up. We made up. We broke bread. Do. Even your animatics are progressive. Shaking my head. Yeah, horrible, right? Everything's progressive about these people. Can't keep their politics out of anything. We broke bread. I was blue. I don't know about the fishes yet. They're kind of a placeholder, but I like the fishes imagery. But I'm thinking I'm gonna take this frame, maybe not with the blue and red, because then it wouldn't be on this line anymore, and put it on the transitionary things. Put the fishes animatic in the instrumentals instead, the fishes animation, and then do something else for this line. Because you could also, you know what you could do? You could do blue for sadness and red for anger. Carmi is blue because he's like sad, and his mother is red with anger, but then she's gonna come in the next frame too. We'll figure it out. It's a problem for later. Politics is everywhere. So true. Blue, your dress was red, and it's strange. Yeah, that's a long part that I don't really know what I'm gonna put yet. But that's okay, because like I said, we have like 50 hours of drawing in this already. I have time to figure out what I want to put here. If time was the only concern, Jesus. We won't know this way. We both knew this day. Well, we'll do this day, maybe. Come on, zoom in closer. This day was coming, because coming is so long, so that makes sense. And then we get back to the other part, because as we slow dance, see, now I've cut it again, I think, unless no, I did manage to unselect it this time. That's okay. So now we need to go back and grab the things we've already had. As we slow dance, where's the slow dancing? Where's the slow dancing? Is it behind the musical break? No. Where are you? Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, so we need this. And I think we need all of it. Like, not all of it, but like this much all of it? I think. Copying stuff in fucking Adobe Premiere is always bad for me. I don't know, I don't do it well. I think I copied them, and now I would like to go here and put it here. Didn't work. I would like to put it here. Thank you, this time it did work. I don't know if the timing is correct though. But it also put it there with like, wait, where the fuck did you put it? Where are we? What are we doing? I think okay, this is here. This is where it was attached to. Okay, so that's correct. Okay. Jesus Christ. Everything's gotta be woke nowadays. I know, right? I know. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. The timing here is different a little bit, or no, not quite. Hurry, baby. I'm since trying to change it. I must strike these matches. Never had control. I'm ready to let go. No, was I feeling myself? I must strike these matches. Never let control. I'm ready. I'm ready to let go. And then there's another instrumental break. So that was correct. This was correct. Oh, if you like synchronized animations, I can recommend the work of Shuriken, Slay, It's interesting how in Tagalog Filipino there's a word used by progressives since 1970s, mulat. Mulat I've heard before, but I think it means something else here and can be translated to socially aware conscious. Yeah. I don't know. I've heard mulat around here, like Germany before, but I think it's like maybe Turkish or something. But I don't know in what context anymore. Just remember vaguely conscious of it. Okay, so we have this. So this was this. Then it's the musical interlude, and then we need parts of the refrain again, which starts right here at Sydney's face. I can remember that. But then we stop after this one, technically. Or, well, even earlier, technically. So we can just take these, copy, paste, and be normal. Musical interlude is over. Do, 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 do. Don't you? There's don't. Here, please. Thank you. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. I must strike these matches. Never had control. And then we gotta put in the new ones. Which start with this one. I think. Yes, this one. I'm ready to let go. No. Now. It does sound like no, but you know. It sounds like no because they say no. But you know, we can change it and twist it a little bit for our own wicked desires. I think that's not a problem. Was I fooling myself? I must spread these ashes. Yeah, we can have a little bit more. Never had control. Control. Yeah, that's where it starts. I'm ready. Yeah, that's where the other one starts. Very nice. By the way, my grandma likes Pushkin a lot, and recently she said that some of his genius came from, quote, African genes. What type of phrenology grandma moves? Oh, I never knew that about Pushkin though. I'm ready to let go. Yeah, and then it like ends there. It works so well. The timing's so good. We just need to we just need to fill the blank spaces. The blank spaces are troubling me a little bit. They're very thick looking and we already have so much work. Okay, I'm gonna sing through it again because of course I will. Let's go. Insult versus left-leaning folk and queer folk in Russia. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a rough situation over there at the moment for sure. She's very political and very far right, sadly. Yeah, after that statement, I'm not surprised anymore. God, that's a bummer. Oh, I mean, grandmas, you know. Grandmas. Can't live with him, can we live without him sometimes? All right, let's roll through it one more time. There's little tweaks to the timing, but again, I would do that in the finished product instead. We can make it a bit bigger because that's the part that you actually want to see. Sun went down over Pompeii. On the lights of all was broken. I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. One day all our secrets will be spoken. As I slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Under, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, underneath this bed of ashes, still folding everything like we were never close. Don't you worry, baby, no sense trying to change it. I must spread these matches, never let control. I'm ready to let go, no, was I feeling myself? I must strike these matches. I make so many lyrical mistakes, by the way. I'm ready to let go. Very nice, very nice. Also, no double painting. I see the rhythm and I don't see double painting, if you know what I mean. You don't. Sun went down over Pompeii. On holy grounds our vow was broken. Up we broke bread. I was blue, your dress was red. And it's strange. We both knew this day was coming. On a sweet slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, underneath this bed of ashes, still a fold and everything like we were never close. Boom, boom. Oh, bow. Worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. I must strike these matches. Never had control. I'm ready to let go now. Was I fooling myself? I must spread these ashes. Never had control. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to let go. So we're cutting our work in half because I have decided that it's too quick to do the little two, and I need to show you examples of what I'm talking about, but I don't think I can. I wish I could, but I don't have them like on the hand. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. I must spread these matches. Never had control. I'm gonna go now. Was I fooling myself? I must try these ashes. Never had control. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to let go. The second to last frame is great, by the way. Visually amazing. Don't loop, please. It's fine. Yeah, I was gonna loop. I know you. I don't think I have a good example, but this is nice. Yeah, dog, this is nice. Can I export this without showing you, I don't know, my full legal name? I wouldn't know. I don't think they have my full legal name. Yeah, I'm just gonna export this video so I can send it to my friend Evan and be like, look, this is my plan for now. Do you see the vision? And he's gonna be like, I don't really, bestie, but I believe in you. Yeah, we gotta do more karaoke for real, for real. More necessary karaoke streams for the advancement of the proletariat. Yes, I agree. So that's saved now. What I would like to show you, but I don't think, I don't have the examples on hand is my only problem, or my main problem rather. It's like, Animatic. You can't just search Animatic, it's not gonna get you there. Yeah, no, there's no way that I can just like pull that out of nowhere. Cause I don't know what to fucking show you here. I hope you just gotta know what I mean. When I mean like the two images that kind of like switch between each other. It's like the same painting but twice, and then it looks like a little like sketchbook style, I guess, sort of. And I'm thinking now that I'm not gonna do this because it's too fast. That's a better technique to use when you have less images in total, because you'll be looking at one image for a long time, so if it's static it kind of feels weird. But now that I've actually put these together, they flow very nicely, but I don't think I need to oscillate between these two. Do you get it? Do you get what I mean? I don't know how to describe this any better, you know? But if I had an example, this would be so much easier, but I cannot just pull an example out of the top of my head. Although this one, like, Sally Face animatic that I sent myself, I guess that would fit the example. Still, though. But you get it all? You get it. So I'm not gonna do that, but what I will maybe do, I was thinking about... Well, not here. Yeah, exactly, before this one. For the fire, for shots like this, I might want to animate the fire. And for the one where he smokes, I don't know where exactly that is at. Yes, Tenchi, I agree. I like how he was immediately quiet. For the one where he smokes, which is somewhere here. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, we could animate the smoke. You know, like simple things like that, like an animation every now and then, unless it looks weird together. But that will reduce our work time by a lot. So maybe it's only 30 hours of painting, which sounds like a lot because it is, but it's not 60 hours of painting. So that's nice. The double picture might make sense at the start before the music. Oh yeah, for the credits. Yes. For the credits, for sure. I like that, doing that for the text. like the static texts, and maybe the animation in between where it's just music, if we have like something. But I like to try to make the style pretty consistent, and when there's a break in that consistency, I want it to be like a meaningful break of the consistency, something like that. So that's the plan now. That's pretty good. We have a plan now. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Slay, even, perhaps even slay. That's great. Okay, we're only a little bit earlier, done a little bit earlier, like half an hour earlier than I would have been. So that's nice. That's nice too. Do you want to see my horrible PDF? It's very cool having these small animated touches. Yeah, also helps the scene stand out more. True, exactly. And those are like longer scenes for those two specifically. I can only do that in longer scenes, of course. I feel like that would be very nice. I feel like that would work well. It's cool you're doing this. Thank you. I love doing this. I haven't done something like this for so long, but I love doing stuff like this so much. God, yay. I'm getting back into it. Yay. I feel like with the music it might clash, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We'll see. For that sort of thing, we can definitely like test run it a little bit too. But I'm not gonna make more sketches. I'm just gonna go right into this is the best sketches that we're gonna get. I'm not gonna make more of them. No more detailed sketches. I'm just gonna have to compile all the fucking reference images. Oh boy, do you want to see my horrible PDF? Sounds so cute. I can't. Wait, here. My horrible PDF. It's coming up. I just need to find it real quick, which I do by searching, and then PDF Gear is right there. And then I want to open the last thing that I opened, please. Thank you. I'm pretty, I mean, yeah, what's it going to show me? Show me my horrible PDF. There it is. There it is. I'm looking if anything weird's on screen. You know, just looks like I'm in, yeah, this is, I downloaded the fucking wiki page, the QSMP wiki page as a PDF, and unfolded all of the like story sections, right? Histoire, it's French. And I took notes on it all. Cause like, you know, I just highlighted all the words, translated all the words that I wasn't sure about. And sometimes I just wrote it down as well, just cause I wanted to remember it. Then for a little while, I decided to summarize them in purple, but then I got tired of doing that and didn't do that anymore. Here I have some like notes and stuff. It's so long, what the fuck? I sure did do that a little bit. And there's a lot more because this is a pretty long file. Gonna have some more work ahead of me. I mean, it's practice, you know. It's not like I don't have to finish this. If I don't want to do this anymore, I can just stop. But yeah, you know, there's, oh yeah, and then after that, a completo means, you know, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there at all. To be completed. Well, it's not. So lots of names. I like that they have the little like heads next to the names, so you know what they look like. Are your notes in English? Yes, the notes are in English. The notes are just stealthily and stuff like that. They're just translations and or English little summaries of what's happening. Although I guess it would be fun to summarize it in French as well. But the thing is, this is very summarized. This is a very summarized text, so I don't think I can like extra summarize even more than that. It's already summarized enough. De la pizzeria, the bad boy Halo. The most important sentence anybody has ever written, ever. So yeah, that's my horrible PDF. Thank you for looking at it. I'm gonna talk to my dog now about important matters, of course. Yes, the most important matters. You also started making notes in English and learning new languages from English instead of Russian. Oh yeah, for sure. I love how I didn't even consider that they might be in German. Nah. German note-taking from me? No, we don't. Not around these parts. Not right now. Maybe one day again. I have a very important meeting with Tenji. I do. And he cannot wait. He is very impatient. I will close this. I'll close our projects. I'll close this one as well. I would like to save it though. German note-taking is reserved for school times only. And even then, not always. Just, my notes in university were so mixed English and German, always very interesting, actually. because, I mean, they're just for me, right? So I want to put this here, I want to put this there, I need to save this. All the thumbnails. I'm gonna save the Photoshop file just in case I like need it for something. I don't think I do, but you know. And even then I sometimes wrote stuff in English. Let's go! Let's go! Oh god. A creatura in the bottom right corner. Is this Tumblr? Creatura is everywhere. You cannot escape the creatura. I like German a lot for writing stories because it's very specific words. It has very specific words. But for a lot of other things, English is very good. I can appreciate the German language. I just don't use it that much. But I can see like German fucking poetry and literature and that sort of shit. Absolutely. I see its value over there. And you think in English more often than in Russian. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's all English up here. A creatura! It's all creatura from here on out. I'm back with good effing news. Well, tell them to me, because then I'm gonna close out the stream with good news. You can keep your job! Let's go! Round of applause for Zecke for not getting fired. Woo! You did it! Yeah! Let's go. Very nice. I finished my, I finished the thing. Well, God, I wish I finished the thing, but I put the storyboard in the video editing software and put it on the times where it needs to be. Juno, you streaming today? You were streaming today? Probably, yes? Oui, peut-être? Juno streaming in 20 minutes. Would you like to see Juno stream? Yes, you would. Of course you would. Would I like to redirect to Juno? Of course I would. You should all watch Juno stream. Juno streams are cool. That is not how you redirect. You're streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to be there, but I'll definitely redirect, and you can leave a like if you arrive there. You should. It's a good idea to leave a likey. Congrats to Lady Tadpole for the opportunity to continue wage cucking. Let's go! Wage cucks, rise up! I mean, not me right now, but certainly gonna happen again sometime. Thanks. It's nice to hear you from time to time. Very nice of you checking in from time to time too. I appreciate it. I had a fun time. Very productive. We got a lot of shit done today. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I'll take a nap too. I was really tired earlier today. Either I'll take a nap or I'll go out and buy Monster Energy. If that is not the way to go, I don't know what is. Peace out, gamers. No ending screen today because I'm gonna send you to Juno's, even though, you know, she's not like live yet, but in 20 minutes, so it's soon enough. Bye-bye. See you. See you tomorrow. Nope. See you on Friday. Not tomorrow. See you on Discord, maybe. Yeah. Bye-bye.